Hi there, my name is John Stevens. I'm pastor of Zion Lutheran Church in Oregon City, Oregon, and we are part of the ELCA. And welcome to Dollar Store Children's Sermons, where we take a look at the lectionary text and we tie them to an item from the Dollar Tree, or the kids' room, or the junk drawer, or the garage. You know, one of those places. I am so glad you're here, and thank you so much for your partnership in this ministry. If you haven't done so, would you subscribe to this channel and also like the video? It helps, and I appreciate it, and I don't know, I like it. So I was going to come up with some pithy thing of saying, but anyway, thank you. We'll do that. This is for the narrative lectionary, and we're looking at Paul and Silas. We're looking at they're in jail. They've been flogged. They've been arrested. They're in jail. There's an earthquake, and the doors are open, and they have the possibility of stepping outside, but they stay there. With the knowledge that, in the story, this idea that if they would leave, the jailer might as well, that's the end of his career and almost the end of his life. And that's not exactly a movement in the right direction for Paul and Silas's ministry. So, we get the story of the jail and the jail, not jailbreak, but it could be God and the Jailbreak or something like that. There could be a band there. All right, band name. The springboard that we're doing is something that we used a couple of weeks ago on Easter, a suggestion for Easter. There's a lot of suggestions for Easter, so if you didn't use this, or even if you did, it's a great springboard for this. So what you need is you can get foam sheets at the Dollar Tree. These are smaller ones. They sometimes have bigger 8.5 by 11 sheets, but these are half of that. You just need one. And what you're going to do is you are going to cut a little flap in here. Now I did this pretty quickly. You can draw, and it's going to be a door. This is my version of a jail cell. Yeah, my version of a jail cell. Helps if I look at you rather than over the... Anyway, my version of the jail cell I've got there, and then I've got just marked out. You could do whatever you want. You could do jail cell, you could do flowers and all that on the other side, but it's this idea of in and out. And so you've got the door. Now this here, so you cut the door out, so you've got this little flap, and you can either draw it with a pen and then just use like a straight razor or the edge of a scissor and do that. What I ended up doing was folding it like this, then trimming that in like there. Here, actually, I've got 32 of these. I'll just show you what I did. So here, folded this, and I trimmed like that. So that gives you a start for the door. And then take this and trim it like that. And you've got your little door. So that's how you get the door. It's one way. For those of you who are craft oriented, you're like, why did he even have to show that to us? I know there's some folks out there like me that go, how do you cut a door in a piece of foam? So there you are. We've got the door and the door, jail cell, and out. And what you do is you have all of your kids hold on to the door. Okay? So you're here, they hold on to the door. And as they're holding on to the door, you are going to take your hands like this, and you kind of pinch it, but you're going to turn it in on itself, like this. And they are holding this, so that basically gives you the stability as they're holding this. And you bring this around, and as you're going to continue to twist it until this side here is going to flip in on itself. Notice how it's flipping in, and it goes all the way around. And what ends up happening is they are now holding on to the I'm reading it backwards. The outside, however you colored that. because it turns this over without them letting go of this. And it just makes to me, it was like, this is a great springboard for talking about what, here's everyone's inside the jail, there's a wind that goes around, and you could turn that inside, and the door is open, and they find that they could be on the outside, they could go anywhere, but they don't. And then you can continue to tell the story. So it is great. If you have any questions on this, leave me a comment, or you can message me. But yeah, it's they hold this, and one of the ways, I think I mentioned before, one of the ways that you can, if you don't have someone to hold on to it and you want to learn how to use it, take your Bible or another big book, and you can take this, and you won't be able to see the Bible, but you'll be able to see. I've got this stuck into the book, and it holds it, and then I can practice twisting this all the way around, and it comes so, and then it comes around. So that's a way that you can practice it. All right, that's the springboard, and that is for this Dollar Store Children's Sermon for the Narrative Lectionary, Paul and Silas. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for your partnership in this ministry, and you are a blessing to those who come in contact with you. So thank you for the work you're doing, and I will see you next week. Peace.